Hi everybody, James here from Kicks Miami, and here I have the Adidas Forum Low collaboration with Jeremy Scott in the Solar Pink colorway. As you can see, it is a fairly bright shoe. Jeremy Scott himself is known for his kind of crazy collaborations, mainly back in 2008 when he worked with Adidas. He came up with his Wings collab and his Teddy Bear collab, and then he also came up with a shoe that kind of put him in some hot water in regards to its links to apparent slavery because it had shackles on it. He denied that had any sort of relation. But with his Teddy Bear collab and so forth, he got some fairly famous rappers like Lil Wayne and so forth. And then more recently, he's worked with some other artists. He took kind of a brief hiatus from Adidas and has now kind of come back over the last kind of few months with a couple of different shoes. One which I'll be doing on a review on next week. However, this collab came with 4 shoes, 2 Forum Lows in this colorway, the pink colorway, and then like a bright lime green colorway. And then he also came out with 2 high top versions in a blue and an orange. So the men are kind of resemble that they've been dipped in a certain color, which is kind of true. The only thing that I'm not a huge fan of, because they have like this plasticky feel to them, any sort of dust or anything is kind of like sticking to the shoe. So I can essentially, I've worn this once and I can essentially like wipe dust of it, just because anything walking around just kind of sticks to the shoe because it has like a sticky plasticky feel. Other than that, I mean, it's completely pink, pink midsole. It kind of gives you the hints of white, which you might see later in the photos to kind of show that it has been dipped. It's not kind of completely colored. And then you get Jeremy Scott's kind of face on the tongue, which I guess is just his way of kind of owning the shoe. They came out with tracksuits as well. There was one blue tracksuit for men. The rest of the tracksuits, I think, were for women. But now that he's kind of back with Adidas, I know he has a lot of stuff planned. So it's going to be interesting to see what he comes up with next. I know he released the Money 1.0 kind of a few weeks ago. He's coming out with another pair of them. And I'm sure he'll have other kind of crazy stuff in the future. But overall, kind of really cool shoe. Kind of super bright colorways, obviously. Let me know what you think. And I will see you next week for the next review. Thanks for checking in.